Hello my friends, this is the video that I made on SOFI on January 13 when the price of this asset was $7.89, and my main assumption at this point was that we have to land in this green rectangle in the range around $7.5. Then we have to have this bounce to the upside for more than 20%, that might land at around $9 mark. And here is the actual price action. We were at this point, then we had this consolidation phase, had the first touch of the range of resistance, another retracement, and we hit exactly $9 mark, exactly as I predicted. And guys, it is not a random forecast. Let me show you that previously on January the 2nd, and it is also my video, we were at $9.95, and here you can see the anticipation of hitting at least $8 mark. Next video, here we were in consolidation phase right here, but because of the structure of this wave, my main assumption was that we have to land lower. Next video, here we are on January the 20th, and we started to hit this accumulation point, and it was quite a long process of accumulation. Then next video, January 23rd, we had the first attempt to break the range of resistance of about $8 mark, and we hit our first target of 10.36%. Then my main assumption was that we have to retest at about $7.5 or $7.6. And here, the latest video that I made just 2 days ago, we were consolidating again around $7.6 to $7.5, and at this point we were awaiting for the earnings report. And guys, the earnings report is really impressive, but everything I will show you later. And if you want to enhance your trading skills, you can see that it is not a random forecast, it is exact path. And let me show you that on my video on January 13th, I wrote you SOFI, a roadmap on how to catch SOFI's bounce. Don't miss it. And it is the exact price action that came to fruition. And if you want to enhance your trading skills, subscribe to my channel and join my Patreon account, where for the $35 a month, you will be able to drastically improve your trading skills. On top of that, for the first 100 subscribers, I will do a giveaway. I will do a technical analysis on any asset based on your request. So, link will be in the description below.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And let's start with the price action itself. How did I catch this range? I've told you this on several of my previous videos, but I will repeat it to you. So we hit the range of support that was an intersection of two ranges of support. One of them was the upper range of resistance of the channel that we hold pretty good. And the second one was the range of support that I found by connecting two bottoms. One bottom was on May 16th of 2023, and the second one was right here somewhere at the end of November. And we hit this range, and it is a very indicative level. On top of that, guys, we were anticipating right after this massive, quite harsh movement to the downside, during which from the beginning of this year, this asset lost 30% of its value, and without any retracements whatsoever, we had to have some kind of reaction to the upside, and this reaction happened. And guys, this reaction happened in quite indicative way. We had a very good movement to the upside, retracement to the golden pocket range, and this accumulation range was set exactly right before the earnings report. And the earnings report that they published just yesterday was really impressive. They became profitable. They reported earnings per share at about 2 cents. Instead of estimation of $0.004. And they also beat the revenue. And they beat the revenue by whopping $22.228 million, by almost 4%. And the total revenue reported by them is almost $600 million. On top of that, guys, if you take a look on their report itself, they set multiple records. So, fourth quarter, 615 million GAAP net revenue, up 35% year over year. and 594 million adjusted net revenue, up 34% year over year. Record fourth quarter adjusted EBITDA of $181 million, up whopping 159% year over year. And guys, this is a really impressive numbers, but the most impressive part for them is their forecast. And I have to say that I don't want to dig deeper inside these numbers, and I don't want to even give you an information about their forecast for this year. But guys, this forecast is really impressive, and you have to keep this in mind, and you have to rely on this news as the major news for this company for the upcoming year. And let me show you this information. We are on marketbeat.com, and for now the consensus analyst price target is still $8.68, which implies about 5.28% of downside potential from current price. But guys, take a look right here. We don't have any companies that updated their forecast on SOFI right after the earnings report was released. That is why you cannot rely for 100% on this data, but you have to keep this in mind. And let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, I've told you that for those of you who didn't enter your position when I told you to do so, you have to wait for the price action for the first day. And I received a lot of DMs and a lot of people told me that I have to enter the position based on the earnings report at the very first second, literally second of the pre-market hours. But guys, take a look right here. We are on 5 minutes time frame, and let's switch even to 1 minute time frame. And here was the price action around their earnings report. So these are the first seconds of this report. And during this publication, we had a quite significant movement to the downside. That was for about 6.6%. Then we had this quite harsh movement to the upside. Again, volatility around the first, let's say, 10 or 20 minutes right after the earnings report was published is mind-boggling. And that is why, guys, you will never catch the price action if you don't have the exact strategy. And on top of that, not so many broker-dealers allow you to trade on the pre-market hours. This means if you enter your position at the very first minute of the regular hours, your position might be up for not so impressive, let's say less than 3%. But if you waited for this retracement, and on the smallest scale, we have this retracement that hit, let me show you, that hit, let's adjust this tool a little bit, almost 0.382 fib level, and we had the first, second, third, fourth and fifth waves already in. And this retracement has a shape of ABC correction, and this is the point where you had to accumulate, where you had to start to accumulate your position. Because all of this price action, it is nearly too impossible to beat algorithms, and I have to say that in a grand scheme of things, this asset becomes even more lucrative. So what should we expect next for the upcoming session? I have to admit that most likely we will see again some kind of consolidation phase. I don't think that, well, this structure, we are on the 1 minute time frame, this structure is not the best one in terms of adequate wave perspective. This means you can rely on the higher time frames. Let's start from 1 hour. And for this case, you have to pull, let me delete unnecessary tools. I don't need this one, I don't need this one anymore, I don't need these two as well. So we have potentially, this is the first wave, this is the second, this is the third wave. We have to wait for the fourth wave retracement, and it might land, let me show you again, somewhere lower, and then we have to see another wave to the upside that potentially might even retest this range. So if this is the top of the third wave, We can project first of all the deepness of the retracement, and as I already mentioned, we almost hit 0.382, but in my opinion we have to have one more leg to the downside that will land let's say at 8.5 or even at golden pocket range. And most likely we shouldn't break the top of our first wave. This means this range might be the last point of control where we might have this trend reversal. And if it happens, the next leg to the upside, if I pull the Fib extension tool from the bottom to the top and to the projected bottom of the retracement, this asset might land. Let me show you that 0.786 is the most probable level, and it is the confluence with the $10 mark. And the next potential level is one-to-one extension at $10.5, and this is the confluence with the previous swing high. And I have to say that if you are a trader, you definitely can try to catch this bounce. But for the long-term holders, wait for the major retracement right after all 5 waves will be formed. And I will do another update in order to show you what might be the next potential price action for SOFI. And if you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell. And see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium